you in the house.
Recording in progress.
We are very, very excited about the future here for everyone that's a part of EazyBot and every one of you guys that are getting ready to run like Seabiscuit with us. It's just great to have you. Hey, John, want to reach out to you, and if you don't mind, get my phone number from Michael or from oh, I'm so sorry, from Jeff. You're on Jeff and Michael's team, right? John Melcher.
Yes, Michael's
Whose team are you on? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, get their number. I want to talk to you about the testimonial video.
Roger that.
Okay, we got to get a few people's approval. Just a handwritten something. We'll get with you this week though. But we got a little 5-minute video that we just need approval that we can air that.
Roger that.
If you guys, we'll be reaching out to you guys. There's one other person too. If I see him on the call, that was Brian that shared last week. That would be great. We're going to need to get a hold of Brian. I think everybody else, we got their phone numbers. Guys, we're going to put together, we already did actually put together a really nice little 5-minute testimonial video. Not everybody that shared their testimonies were on it. We tried to keep it under 5 minutes. So if you weren't on it, what we were looking for was, and maybe I can have some of you guys do that today. We always open up with a what we're thankful for. And maybe we'll do that again today. Just share what you're thankful for about EazyBot, what you've seen it do for you, a testimonial on the bot and the community. But the people that were the ones on the video were most concise in that. And we're just grateful. So thankful for everything, man. We are just, it's a beautiful, sunny Saturday down here in West Florida. It's a tongue twister. And we're gonna have a great day today. This call is focuses on helping you guys build your businesses. Some of the things that we have brought to the table for you too. I think we'll go over a little bit with that. But why don't we start, if you guys don't mind. We hit record already. If you guys have a short testimonial, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a minute, just say your first name and go right into sharing what EazyBot has done for you. If you're using the bot and you're seeing results, we'd like to hear that. And why don't we go ahead and do that? Do we got any takers? Just raise your hand if you'd like to come in, or anything that you're grateful for. You know, I've taught my children. For you guys that don't know, I had the rare opportunity to raise 2 girls on my own since they were 5 and 7. And, you know, I used to teach them their entire lives. A grateful heart is a happy heart. You know, if you having a down day, just start thinking about some of the good things that are going on in your life, and you'll be surprised how that'll lift your spirits. But why don't we go ahead and start with that? I am trying to, okay, Four. Is that how you pronounce your first name? Is it Four? Come on in.
It's Win.
Win?
Hey, Coach Ken. Yeah, it's Win.
It is Win. It is Win. Okay, awesome. What a great name. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, go ahead.
I'm
I'm
with Team
going
Four.
to turn it over to you. Go ahead. Here, let me
Okay.
adjust the view on this. Just 1 second.
So I'm completely new to the community. I'm 3 or 4 days new. Super excited to be here. Day 1 came and saw it. Day 2 had about 50 people join. So we are ready to roll, like just completely excited about this. And I can't speak for the bot right now, but I can tell you, I see the potential to make such a huge difference. There are a lot of people that need this right now. They're looking for something that can make a difference while everything else in the world falls together, right? And this has
Right.
it's the perfect timing, the perfect opportunity. In the community, oh my goodness, you guys are so amazing. Just getting on the last few days. I've been here every day on the platform. Super excited to be here because the way you all gel, it just sends off such a feeling of acceptance and love and harmony. I love it. I love it. So I'm glad to be here. I just wanted to share that, because I may not
Thank
have
you
a
so
full
much,
story,
Lynn.
but I'm looking forward to. You're welcome.
Well, we're
Thank you
looking
for
forward to
letting-
hearing that story and getting to know you. You definitely seem like you're cut from the same cloth, and it's an honor to have you part of our community. Thank you, Wynn,
Thank
for
you.
sharing. You're welcome. Carrie, come on in.
Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to do a shout out to the leadership team of EazyBot. I was thinking about it this morning, and most people don't want to be part of a process, whether it's a negative process or a technical issue or a frustration, whatever it is. They just want to be a part of an outcome, which there's great outcomes with EazyBot, but it's the process, which is where you figure out who's worthy of being part of the outcome. And I want to say a shout out to Susan, thank you. A shout out to Breezy, and a shout out to David to taking a hold and turning things into a solution. This is the kind of team and company I can put my whole heart into, and I thank you all. You are worthy of the outcome.
Well, we consider it a great honor that you would say such kind words towards us. We really feel honored to have you as part of this team, Carrie. Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
we're here to serve. It's an honor to serve. That's one of the things that we've all, as leaders, the executive team, we're all cut from that cloth. We want to serve, and we want to do good by other people. And if we can just stay focused on that, always putting people before profit, always putting people before money. And that's the heart of who we are as an executive team here at EazyBot. And man, the community, guys, listen, let me just share this if you don't mind. I've been a part of this industry for many, many years. And there is a dark underbelly of greed within this space. And that's one thing that I've always had to deal with. But here at EazyBot, we had the opportunity to form our own company. And this was at the core of who we were, putting people before money, making sure that we did things with integrity and character. And man alive, what a community we have. Thank you, Carrie, for coming in and sharing that. We just love that. Anyone else would like to come in? Susan, I know I'm going to call on you. I have so much respect for Susan Batchelder. Is that how you pronounce your last name? I just know her as Susan. We're on a first name basis. And would
Very
you like to
close.
come in? Come on. This
Certainly.
lady here has so much experience in marketing and system building and just helping companies go to the next level. And she found her way over here to EazyBot with Bren. Bren Blaze and Susan are business partners. And my goodness, the input she's given so far to us, we're just so honored. And then Hope and Albert, you're going to be up next. I see your hand up. Go ahead, Susan, come on in.
Thank you, Ken. Just to reiterate what everyone is always saying, amazing community to work with. And that definitely includes you, Ken. The servant leadership, the cohesiveness, the kindness is just incredible here. And that's part of what both Bren and I love about being here. So starting with gratitude, I have an extra layer of gratitude this week. I'm extremely grateful for a significant accomplishment that my daughter made. She convocated just this past Monday. And as with all huge accomplishments, we always have some sort of challenge to overcome, and hers was uniquely, significantly huge. So it's an incredible accomplishment that I'm very grateful for. I'm also grateful to be here. Bren and I search with the utmost detail. We search high and low. We dig in very specifically for opportunities because we're passionate about offering something that we feel good about, that's reliable, that's safe, that's sustainable to our community, to the people that we reach. And what we found here in EazyBot is exactly that. It checks off all the boxes, an opportunity and a product to really empower the masses to grow their wealth, starting from wherever you are globally, knowledge, experience, and financial starting point. It's just an incredible opportunity to truly empower everyone in a reliable, sustainable, long-term way.
That's good. Thank you. Yeah, we feel the same. Awesome. Hope and Albert, come on in. Who we get to hear from? Are we going to hear from Hope, Albert, or both?
Hope, you're going to hear from Hope. We're both here, but you'll hear from Hope. I just want to say how
Okay.
grateful we are as a couple, and for me as an individual, for this community. You know, the reliability of the team, the honesty, the straightforwardness. These are qualities that are so rare, but we are able to really experience this every time we speak with you guys. I know somebody in my team was having a little bit of a challenge recently and reached out to the support team, and you know, their comment to me was, does this person breathe asleep? Because they were expecting to get a response in 24 hours and the response was there before they knew it. And so I'm so grateful. Thank you all for not just walking and talking the talk, but walking it. So thanks for allowing us to share in this community.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Hope. Do we have any other takers? Come on in. If you would like to come in, come on in. Raise your hand. There is no one else in line. We'll give you another 3 or 4 seconds. If your heart's beating and you're thinking I should do that, come on in. Raise your hand. We'll let you come on in and share. If you have something else that happened to you this week that you're very thankful for, very grateful for, come on in, and we'd love to hear from you. That's how we start out our Business Builders Saturday. So with that said, I am going to bring in David Charles. Let me see. I'm just looking to see if he's here. There he is. Awesome. Oh, wait. Cherry, come on in. We got Cherry that just raised her hand at the last. We were right at the gate. Come on in, Cherry.
We were. I was just in a noisy spot, so I had to move. Hi,
Oh,
good
that's
morning,
okay.
everyone. I'm so glad to be
Good
back.
morning.
And yeah, I just wanted to share, you know, I put a post up this morning, something about shining so brightly that others can find their way out of the dark. And it made me
Ooh, that's
think,
good.
I know, and it made me think of us, of EazyBot, because there is so much darkness. And in this space, there is so much confusion and loss and pain. And I think that we are just coming out shining, and just eager to learn more about how I can shine more brightly so others can come and join us in this space. So I'm very grateful for that this morning, and just wanted to make that connection.
That is so good, Cherry. We actually talked a little bit about that yesterday. With so much danger in this space right now, you know, our heart was it wasn't even to start our own bot. It was to just improve the bot we were working with at the time. And we ended up in a position where we needed to, because we weren't getting any help from the corporation. And so this all started just to give people a safe place. The community that we built as leaders with the other program, you know, if you've been in this space for any length of time, you get bombarded with program after program after program after program. And people on your team get bombarded with it. You know, everybody's got a new shiny stone, and every shiny stone is more shiny than the last stone. And what ends up happening is people get drawn into these things and end up getting hurt, and their reputations get ruined. I went through it too. I haven't done anything like that since 2017. But I learned a hard lesson, very, very hard lesson. And after that education, you know, we made a decision to protect our community. And that's what this was built around. This original community was built around looking at projects that were being introduced to us and, sifting through all the silt, all the mud to find which ones were good. And there were only a couple, most of them were scams. And so we would, if we couldn't tell, we would actually test it out ourselves before we introduced it to the community. And most of them were scams. So we wanted to protect the community. And then we had, some investors come to us and came to Muhammad and said, hey, if you want to develop your own bot, we'll finance it. We found ourselves in a position to start our own company where we knew, okay, this is real. The other side of it was, the company doesn't touch anybody's assets. It sits in their own exchange. And that was one of the reasons why I love the bot, because we weren't turning our money over to some unknown, entity, a Bernie Madoff that would shut down the site and run off with everybody's money. The cryptocurrency stayed in each individual's exchange. So that was the other thing that we absolutely loved about that. And then we had the opportunity to build something beautiful that we directed the community. We protected, directed, and grew. So you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to bring in David. If you're new and haven't met David Charles yet, he is our Chief Operating Officer of EazyBot. This guy is brilliant, guys. Absolutely brilliant. We were working with the other bot, and David came in, and I had built a system to help people, a website. He took it to a whole new level. And but before he did that, he went through the one that he called me up. I was so busy. I was on the phone, from 7 in the morning to 11 at night, and I couldn't help him. And I had just built this system to open up the bottleneck, and David was one of the first people. Actually, Peter was the first, and David was probably second or third. He went in on his own, walk through the whole system. Then he turned around and made a better system. And he's a brilliant human being, and I just love him like a brother. And just David, come on in. Just I know, thank you. You've got some really good, powerful things to share, and bro.
Thank you, Coach. I appreciate the introduction.
You're welcome,
man. You know the love is mutual. It's you guys hear us. We tell the story all the time, and it's it's interesting because we lived it, right? I do remember that phone call. I had a friend of mine that introduced me to the previous platform, and it was really my first introduction into this type of trading and crypto, and it did seem a little bit overwhelming at the moment. And at the moment, Coach was doing everybody's onboarding, literally, he was literally on Zoom calls doing onboarding. So that was kind of my expectation. He was going to help me get started. And, and that was my first no. And, it's interesting because on today's call, we're talking to those of you guys who are building businesses. And I've said this before, but, that experience for a lot of people, it sends them in one direction or another. They come to you, they ask for help. Maybe you can't help them. Maybe it doesn't work out the way they want it to work out. All of us get to choose what our response and what our reaction is. And I'm so grateful that I chose to continue to press into something that was a little bit overwhelming, uncomfortable, but it forced me to learn some things. And the thing that I learned the most, that has been the most valuable to me, wasn't how to set up a bot. The thing that I learned the most, that was the most valuable to me in that experience, was how hard it was to set up a bot. I gained an appreciation for if at all we're going to build a team or a community around this thing, we've got to get it simplified. We've got to make it easier. And it's really those initial experiences. Obviously, Coach can recognize that as well. And he built the system, and we just continued. We just built upon what existed. Coach got this thing started. I came in, saw that there was an opportunity to support what was already there. And ultimately that evolved into an entire company built around the idea of making this easy. Because quite frankly, for all of us in that previous situation, it was just harder than it needed to be. And we knew that difficulty was going to get in the way of us really achieving the fullest of our potentials. And so EazyBot is here. EazyBot's born, and our continual focus and mission is to make it easy for the average person to get involved, trade crypto, earn profits, do it passively without a whole lot of experience or headache. And hopefully for the 58 of you that's on the call this morning with us, that has been your experience so far. We're a company that's just over 3 months old, so there's a lot for us to still grow into. But we are so very, very proud of the foundation that we've laid. More than anything at all, it's the people that are the foundation of this company. The heart of those people, starting from our CEO, Mohammed, and all the other folks that you see here. We do love to share flowers with one another while we're still here. So y'all forgive us if we if we spend too much time loving on one another, but that is who we are at the core of and the foundation of this company. So thank you guys for being here with us this morning. On our Business Builders call, I want to talk a little bit about building a business. And of course, the biggest thing that's happened to us in the last couple of weeks is that we released the marketing and training app. And I want to see by just a reaction, you guys, I want y'all to practice using your reactions. So here's the first chance. If you know where your reactions are, I'm looking for a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you've had the opportunity to use the EazyBot marketing and training app. Let me see some thumbs up. All right, there we go. Awesome. 14 of them, 13, 14, 11. All right, not enough. Or some of you guys need a crash course on how to get to your reactions. If you're on your mobile device, so that you know how to do it, you want to click on the screen so that you get the menu at the very bottom, and you're going to hit the more button, and then you'll see some reactions at the very bottom. You'll see the thumbs up, a heart, smiley face. The reason I want you guys to know that is that on this call, we're training each and every one of you guys to be leaders. Whether you're going to do a presentation or you're going to help your team members to do a presentation, these kinds of little things really do help in a presentation. Knowing how to get people engaged, how to bring their attention back into the call. Reactions is a cool way just to make sure that your audience is still with you. I hope you guys are still with me. All right, so if you're in the EazyBot app and you've had a good experience with it, awesome, it's only going to get better. I want to jump into the app, and I'm going to do something I haven't done before, which is show it to you on desktop. So we've talked about this being a primarily a mobile first application. And there's a couple of reasons you'll see as we go through it here, but I do want to go through the app for the benefit of those who are relatively new or haven't had the benefit of an experience. And just to make sure everybody understands where everything is, we've added some things here in the last week. So I want to bring that to your attention, and then we'll take some questions if you guys have any. So the first thing you want to do is, sorry about that. You're welcome to EazyBot. All right, so you've got an EazyBot sizzle video. And of course, this shows a little bit better on the mobile device. But in the welcome to EazyBot, you've got the intro video, which is the sizzle 1-minute video. You've got a video that walks through the our story part of our presentation. And here we've added this just this week. So if you want to, from within the app, you want to get to the knowledge and support base, maybe you're in there thinking about a question, there's a quick link to take you to support. How about that? All right, also, if you want to learn or if you want a refresher on how EazyBot works, that's also here in the Welcome to EazyBot section. So video where our CEO, Mohammed, walks us through exactly how EazyBot thinks and how it acts as it's opening and closing trades. So all of that can be found right here in the Welcome to EazyBot section. Now, in the company overview, we've got a copy of the EazyBot presentation. Then we've got a video, and this is a video of the affiliate rewards. So here's a couple of different ways that you guys could use this. I'm on my laptop, and if I were sitting in front of somebody and I wanted to provide a presentation, or I was doing a presentation for a group, you can go right into your app. I just went full screen, and there's the full screen presentation that I can share. Same thing with the affiliate rewards plan. Again, you're sitting down with somebody or you're on your phone, you have the ability to share the presentation right here using your app. And finally, the corporate overview. You also have access now to the PDF version. We'll include the PowerPoint version here shortly, probably we'll get in here today. This is the version 2 of the EazyBot presentation. So we've updated some slides here. And a couple of things I want to bring to your attention that we've added to the presentation. And actually, there's a slide here that's not even in the video yet, but we have added the marketing and affiliate program and marketing app slide, and we have added a support ticketing and knowledge base slide, because it's a really important part of the value add that we offer to our users, is that anybody can sell you a piece of software, but are they going to be around to support you, answer questions, and give you all of these different pathways to be able to get the support and assistance you need? And we just heard from Hope talk about how responsive our support system is. Big shout out to Peter and Breezy for staying on top of things and always going above and beyond to serve our members. So we've added a couple things there. That presentation is available to you. And I believe there's a download button, bam, right there. So you can download that presentation and take it with you. All right, so you've got those three things, those three resources right there in the company overview section. All right, how to use this app. Not much has changed here. We do have the 3 videos: how to manage your leads, how to use the shareable funnels, and how to add referrals. Pretty much covers the basics of what you need in the app. Our presentation and call schedule is new, so we put that in here for you. You can see the Zoom call schedule. We click go to the calendar. There you go. You can see all the calls that are happening throughout the week. And so you can jump into, you see we've got calls that are happening in different languages: Arabic, French, Spanish, 3 different calls tomorrow in 3 different languages. There's lots and lots of stuff that you guys can jump into, and presentations happening all throughout the week. So stay on top of what we're doing there. And then of course, just a reminder that we do have live support calls also. If you ever wondered what that schedule is: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 11 Eastern, 3 p.m. GMT, 7 p.m. GST. All right, so that's our training, that's our presentation and call schedule. And then of course, all of the video corporate calls, the replays for our corporate calls are found here. So we have our trading and market insights call we did just yesterday with Mohammed, corporate call from Monday, last week business builders call. All of those can be found right here as well. All right, one other thing I want to bring to your attention. It's a pretty cool tool. Now that you guys are getting accustomed to the tool, and I know we've got some builders that are excited about using it, there's a feature here that we haven't touched on or talked about just yet. We're going to create a video and pop that in the system for you, but I want to bring it to your attention while you're on the call this morning. So we've talked about the setup button. The setup button needs to get your affiliate ID, just the 6-digit number for your affiliate ID. But right next to the setup button is something called Lead Rotator. This isn't for everybody, but if it's for you, you're going to love this feature. What the Lead Rotator allows you to do is, let's say you're a person that generates a lot of leads. Maybe you're an online marketer, you're running ads, and you like to share those leads with other individuals in your team, in your organization. Maybe there are too many for you to handle, or you're just not the guy or gal that wants to do the follow-up, but you do know how and enjoy running traffic and generating leads. Well, here you can distribute leads to as many people as you like. All you need to know is the email that they're registered with in this application, in the marketing and training app. It should be the same email that they're registered with in EazyBot. So there shouldn't be any guessing there. Just get their email, add them to the list, and once a lead comes into your system, it will round robin distribute them to all of the users on that list. So for our builders who have massive lists and leads coming at you, and they're more than what you can handle, please feel free to utilize the Lead Rotator. So leads coming into your system are getting distributed. The Lead Rotator
Can I ask you? Yeah, can I ask you a quick question on that?
Sure thing.
If they're in the Lead Rotator, do they have to have their unique number in their funnel system? Is the leads going into, are they generated through that individual's funnel system, or has this individual that has put them in the Lead Rotator, is that person's funnel system the one that they are going through and signing up? It would probably, how does that work?
Yeah, good question. So the Lead Rotator is going to attribute ownership to whoever captures that lead at the endpoint of that rotator. So if I'm running the rotator and Coach Ken is one of the emails that I've put into the rotator, then when he gets a lead, then everything becomes owned by Coach Ken. It's going to show up in his lead system. All the follow-up is going to be attached to Coach Ken. Good question.
Awesome, awesome.
All right, and just a heads up, that lead rotator is specific to the funnel channels. So the EazyBot website is one channel of generating leads, and then we have 3 additional funnels that we've developed here for you as well. And so you need to use a lead rotator for those separately. So they're 2 different lead rotators. One of the things that we've done here recently also, I don't think I'm going to get into it while we're here. Let's see. Let's open this up. All right. So one of the things that we've done is I just opened up the webinar. So on the webinar, we can watch the on demand. Let's go ahead and put in a lead here. All right, so I did that so we could get to the next page. So this is the webinar funnel. They've given us their information because they want to get to the webinar. They want to see the story. So now they've come here. This is the EazyBot presentation. It's 13-minute presentation. So they can spend 13 minutes, get the story of EazyBot. And if they'd like to get more information, one of the things we've added here is you can click the link to take them to the affiliate rewards plan. So we're really focused on the product, but before they continue the next step, maybe they want to know a little bit more about the affiliate rewards, we give them the option to do that. So they can click there and takes them to a page where they can watch that video on the affiliate rewards, another 9-minute video. And then from there, ideally, they are ready to create an account. So that affiliate rewards link is new in the webinar funnel, and it is also available now in the, I believe it's in the opportunity seeker funnel. It's in this funnel. Okay, so should have been in the opportunity seeker funnel. We'll make some changes here, but this also comes up in as a link here. View the presentation and affiliate rewards plan, which then takes them to that page. All right, so a couple changes that I just wanted to bring to you guys' attention. We're constantly tweaking and improving, giving us a better ability to convert the folks that we're exposing information to. Couple things that will happen going into this week that will improve the experience that you're having as you're sending folks, whether you're text messaging them, sending them WhatsApp, Facebook. What's going to happen on the back end will improve. On the back end, I mean the things that you don't see. So we've got emails that are going out right now that follow up with any leads that come into the system. Starting this week, what you'll start to see happen is somebody signs up and they're going to get an entire welcome and onboarding series. So that's going to help us with conversion, because we know that there are a lot of people that will sign up for something because it's free. There's not a lot of friction there. But then we want to make sure that they understand how to find help where they need it, how to actually go through the onboarding. So we're going to give them a really clear path with links to get them where they need to go next, and give them a compelling reason why they might want to consider upgrading. We think the 250 package, the advanced package, just makes a lot of sense for most people, because it's going to save you 10% on trading fees, and it's going to give you enough coins to diversify your portfolio and really have the best possible experience. So we're going to do a better job of telling that story in our follow-up after somebody's gotten started. So look for that to come in this week. Now, on that note, I want to say this. Conversions are a really, really, really important part of our business. And it's cool. I'm excited to be able to share the tools. I'm excited that we have these tools, but I really do want to emphasize the importance that these are tools. They're there to help. And if you rely on them totally, then you're not going to get the best use out of the tool. The best use out of the tool is that you've got a way of being able to send your information, your link out, send the story out to people. You got to have people to talk to. So where are you getting those people from? You have a plan of action for where you're getting leads. And if you don't, then we're going to help you with that. And that'll come, we'll talk a little bit about that today. And then we're going to actually roll out a couple of different plans that you can plug into. So you've got to have that figured out. Where am I getting people? Because if you have nobody to send it to, the tool is not going to do you any good. So once you've gotten that, and you're sending your links out, you're either doing it individually, you're doing it one at a time to a list that you've built out, and all the folks in your contacts or whatever it is, or you are participating in some type of formal campaign that is running ads and generating leads. However you're getting leads, you've got to get somebody in the front door. You got to get their attention. Now that you have their attention and they've given you, they're going to make one of two decisions, one of three decisions once they come into our system. So you're going to, the endpoint that they reach is one of these pages, copy of our website or one of the other funnels. And they're going to make a decision to go one of three directions. They're going to create an account. They're going to submit a form so that they can watch the video presentation, or they're going to bounce. They're going to go away because they didn't see something that compelled them to take action. Every one of those actions is okay. We have to anticipate and expect that most people are going to bounce. We'll have a higher conversion rate than most opportunities because we have a free option, again, very low friction for somebody to try it out for themselves, which is a really, really, really important opportunity for each and every one of you on the call, is that we have such an incredible opportunity. We have a really great story in the product. The product makes money. There's not a person on the planet that isn't interested in a passive way of making more money. So we have a product that most people are going to be interested in, and we have a free way of them being able to try it. But for all of us that are on the call today, the thing that really matters most, if you're here and you're looking to build a business with EazyBot, not just casually use EazyBot and refer a few people. If you're looking to build a business and really take advantage of the best that our affiliate rewards plan has to offer, then your job is to help people get started in a way that they're most likely to be successful so that they can duplicate themselves. Going all the way back to the story that Coach Ken told just a few moments ago about how we got started on another platform. We realized that there were barriers, and it wasn't until we put ourselves in a position to help our people overcome those barriers, grab them by the hand, pull them along with us, is essentially why we are here today. It's that brought us, we built upon that in order to get to where we have a company with 30,000 plus users and subscribers. So how do you plug into that same type of approach? First of all, have the intention to do so. So understand that nothing miraculous is going to happen because you have this app, but there are some things that you can do that really makes it feel almost miraculous, because it can be very, very simple and very smooth. But it does take a little bit of intention, and a little bit of work from you. And here's a couple of things that I'm going to encourage you guys to do. Number one is, once you've got somebody coming into your system, you get that alert, you get a notification that you've got a lead in your system. Then what's your plan of action? How are you responding to that lead? How are you following up with that lead? How many times are you following up with that lead? Guys, if there's any way possible that you can respond and engage with a brand new lead when they first hit the system, it's going to give you the best chance of converting them. And let's talk about what conversions mean exactly. So getting somebody to create a free account is great. Getting them to set up their bots and start trading, even better. Getting them to upgrade and really understand the bigger picture, that is the ideal path that we want to be able to take our folks on. So the first thing is, I'm going to encourage you, if you're a business builder, that you've got to be a product of the product. Use the product, get familiar with it, understand how it works, so that the story you're telling when you send a text message or you pick up the phone and you're talking about EazyBot comes from your own personal experience. You're sold on it, you believe in it, you've seen it work for yourself, and you're in a position where you can support them and answer questions that they might have. Guys, if you're brand new, that might take you a little bit of time, but again, start with the intention that that's what you want to be able to do. So now that you've done that, here's how, so let's talk about what happens. Somebody's going to come into the system, they're going to make one of three decisions, they're going to bounce, they're going to give you their information as a lead, or they're going to become a free user. So we're not going to pay attention to the folks that bounce. We don't even know they were there. So what do we do with the folks that come in that have made the decision? Let's take them separately. So let's talk about the folks that have come in and decided to create a free account. Well, here's the beauty of what happens in the marketing app. You get that notification. They come into your system as a referral. So guys, even more than the leads that are coming in is the referrals that are coming in. Those are the folks that I want to talk to right away. I want to congratulate them on making a great decision. I want to let them know that I'm alive, I'm available, and I'm here to connect with them. I want them to know how to get in contact with me. And I'm doing all of that in a phone call. First thing I'm doing is a phone call. I want to make that personal contact. I want them to know there's a real human being that cares about them, that's available to support them. And then I'm going to send them a text. A lot of folks aren't going to answer a phone to a number they don't recognize, the world we live in. But I'm going to send them a text message and an email, just doing all that I can to introduce and make myself available to them so that they know that they're not alone. And I'm going to ask them if they have any, if they'd be open to a phone call so we can meet. So I want to end my discussion. I want to end my introduction with a call to action. Would you be open to a quick introduction phone call? And the reason you want to do that is if you can make this connection with this person, you're going to have a better chance of duplicating yourself and your organization. You're going to teach them how to bring people into the organization, and they're likely to duplicate that as well. The difference between running traffic, letting people sign up, and being totally disengaged, running traffic, having people sign up, and actually being engaged, reaching out to them after they've created their accounts, guys, it will transform your business, and it will feel like it's miraculous what's happening. Because the beauty of what we do here in our affiliate rewards plan is the compounding effect of people and crypto. EazyBot as a product is compounding crypto every single day, every single trade. And so all the folks that are trading in your organization, their accounts are growing and you're getting paid on that. Now, if you're also growing the size of your organization, you have two compounding factors working for you. And so if you're able to increase your conversion rate of people that are coming in the front door by doing a little bit of intentional work and paying attention to those folks and being really responsive to them when they first come in, it's going to totally transform your business. So again, leads coming in, you're going to get a notification on your phone. Guys, if you're not getting notifications from Business Glue, make sure you turn them on. We're going to use notifications for a lot of things going forward. But definitely when a lead comes in, you see that notification, please do everything you can within the first couple of minutes to reach back out to them, welcome them, thank them for making a great decision, encourage them to get involved on our community calls. And when you make that final call to action and you ask them to connect with you, well, what's that call look like? Well, that call is where you want to make sure that they understand exactly what this is all about. A lot of people will sign up for something because it seems interesting, but we don't have enough of their attention for them to do the entire follow through in the moment they signed up. They intended to come back to it when they got home, whatever the case may be. So if you're able to schedule a time with them, connect with them, answer questions to them, encourage their decisions or even their uncertainties, you're going to have a much better experience in terms of team building, not just for you, but also the power of duplicating this energy and this practice throughout your downline. So you want to do that. You want to answer any questions they have on that call. You want to show them where to find all the different resources, where to go to get help, where our support channel is. So you need to know these things for yourself. A lot of it is in the app. So you want to encourage them to get the app. There's a link right there on your EazyBot dashboard. Let me show you how to do it. Help them get into the app, show them where all those resources that I just showed you, help them to see where those resources are. Guys, if you spend 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour with an individual, if they give you that kind of time, it's time well spent because you have a much better chance of having somebody that will trade, have a positive trading experience, is likely to upgrade because they appreciate exactly what's happening and all of the added value of having a real person and having this entire corporate structure that's there just to support them. They get that picture and they get that sense of everything that you guys believe and have seen and experienced for yourselves. If you're able to help translate that and impress that upon the folks that are coming into your system, you're just going to have a much better experience and you're going to convert more leads and you're going to have your referrals converted into folks that are trading and upgrading to VIP and advanced packages. And ultimately, that's what you want in your organization. We can sign up all the free members in the world, but if they're the first people that are going to stop trading in your organization. When somebody pays $250, $995 to upgrade, you've got a person that's likely to keep trading. The reason that trading matters is that's where all the money's made here. We've had a fantastic comp plan, don't get me wrong, in our package sales. Fantastic comp plan, but the long-term income, we're building a company that we intend to be here the next 10, 20 years. Solid product, just works, super simple. There's no reason for us to go anywhere. We're just going to continue to build upon it. And over time, that's where the money is in the SSF fees. And so if you train and help and develop your people to become, to start trading, to understand what's happening as they're trading, support them through questions that come up. We're going to continue to do our work on the corporate side of things to make the entire process smoother, simpler, easier, more enjoyable. But guys, you can do a ton to close the gap by just getting engaged. And so the most important thing that we've accomplished in the last 2 weeks that I want everybody to take away from this call that you've been asking for the last 3 months is the ability for you to now connect with your frontline referrals. You've got leads coming in, so obviously you want to connect with those, but now you've also got the folks that you're referring that are coming in, and so you have the ability to stay in communication with them. Do that, duplicate that to your organization, and you're going to have totally fantastic results. I'm an absolute believer in it. All right, I'm going to pause here. I feel like that's my stump speech for the day, but I want to give you guys an opportunity to ask any questions. Let me see what's in the chat here. If you have any questions, do me a favor, raise your hand. I see Raymond. So Raymond, come on in and go for it.
You hear me?
I hear you. Hey there.
Okay. Yeah, I have a question. I've been testing the app, and I'm new, but and I sent some not dummy emails. There are other emails I have, and I had some initial problem because I think I was early. I didn't get any follow up from EazyBot to those emails, but I finally knocked them out and redid them, and I did it. And I got the next day I got an email from EazyBot, and in there was a link to go to my.eazybot.com. Okay, well, if you click on that, it goes to a login page. Well, these people don't have accounts, okay? So there's no place to log into, and why didn't they get that my EazyBot / my number to go to a sign up page? And I was just wondering, why didn't it work?
Yeah, good question. Raymond, are you the person that's communicating with Peter?
Yes.
Peter asked me, okay, perfect, good. So we can feed two birds with one seed right now.
Okay.
Because I've been wanting to get back to Peter about it. So we have some intermittent issues that we'll have cleared out this weekend, where in some cases, the user ID isn't marrying to the URL that's going out in the email. So what Raymond is asking about, for those of you who aren't clear, is what happens when a lead comes in the system is we have an email series that follows up with that lead. And what we want to be able to do in that email series is tell the story, nurture their interest in EazyBot, and then ultimately ask them to make a decision, which is to create an account. And the account we want them to create is an account that links you as the affiliate. So it should be my.eazybot.com / your affiliate ID. And in some instances, we are seeing that that link break in our backend system. So we're aware of it. There's a fix happening, or the team is working on as we speak. So give me a couple of days. By early next week, hopefully by the weekend, we should have that all squared away.
Okay, well, you somehow tell me when it's fixed, or how does that work?
Yeah, I'll since you asked Peter will update you. But my best advice to you guys is get familiar with the system, test it. Of course, obviously you've done that for yourself, Raymond. We're going to constantly make tweaks and updates into the system. So we won't make announcements every time that happens. Obviously when we see an issue come up, we're going to address the issue, and we're not going to make announcements every time we address an issue. So I can't make you a promise that we're going to come back and make an announcement about it. I'll communicate with Peter for your benefit so that you know. And it is an intermittent issue that we're only seeing in some situations, and we know why it's happening. So it's a fix that we're implementing now. So you shouldn't see that.
The second question: how often does the app send these emails out to the people who ask for information?
I believe it's set up for 8 emails. Right now, we have an 8 email series that goes out every other day, if I'm not mistaken. Vinny, I believe if you're on the call and you know the answer, you can let me know. But I believe it's an 8 series every other day.
Okay, well, I also didn't get the every other day one, so it's been more than the every other day since I've gotten that lead that had the
Okay.
wrong link. So I just
Send Pete, do me a favor, send Peter the email that you're using and we'll dive deeper into it.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
All right. Yep, absolutely. Guys, just as a general habit, if you ever have any questions or any support related issues, give us as much information as possible. Email, user ID, those kinds of things just help us get to the source of your particular issue. Believe it or not, this is one of the things that I have come to appreciate in dealing with software. This is really, I haven't dealt with software in this sense in my career. And so one of the things I've come to appreciate is how many things can go wrong. And the fact that you can have, as you scale a system, inevitably that system is tested and things break. And of course, we've scaled our systems fairly quickly here. And I've come to appreciate that you can have very different experiences across your user environment. And so getting all of that to work as expected is the joy of what we get to do every day. But thank you guys for bringing it to our attention. It definitely does help. So please feel free to continue to make those support tickets if you come across an issue. Linda, see your hand up. Come on in. You guys should be able to unmute yourself. Yeah.
There I am. Okay. Hi. So I'm not really technically challenged. I like computers and stuff, but of course, newer technology takes a little bit of a learning curve, probably for everybody.
Sure.
Can we create like a second test account for ourselves so that we interact with our own bot to get to know, be the send out person and then the receiving end to see how all that works?
Are you asking about the marketing app?
Yes.
So, okay, so let me make sure I understand the question. Are you trying to test the experience from the user side, from the person that you sent the lead to?
Yeah, from both ends, from being the sender
Okay.
and being the receiver.
What would be different in a test application than what you have in your current app?
Just to see how the recipient, what they get as far as understanding the interaction between the two.
Got
Does
it.
that
So
make sense?
the best way to do that, and tell me if this makes sense to you. So the best way to do that is you've got an email that's not your current email that you're using for EazyBot. So if you don't, just create a free Gmail account and use that email. So you want to go through a funnel and put in that email so that you'll see that email series coming to that email account. So that's the best way to see what the user side of the experience is.
Okay. All right.
And then take it a step further. And if you put in a phone number, so maybe, use a friend or someone else and use their phone number and send them. So use a phone number that can receive a text message and put in a phone number, email. And then what I would encourage you to do is use that when that lead comes into your system, get familiar with what it's like to send them a text message or an email from your mobile device. It doesn't work very well. Actually doesn't work. It's not set up to work from desktop. So from the mobile device, see that lead come in and go through the entire process of connecting with them and following up. Does that help?
Yeah, that helps a lot. That helps a lot.
All right.
Thank you.
Perfect. There's a couple questions about leads that you guys are, referrals. So your team, prior to us launching the marketing app, you'll start to see those connections come in this week as well. So we're developing some scripts that'll let us, that'll connect all of that up. So we know that all the folks that were in the system prior to launching the app in the last couple of weeks are not currently connected to you as in your referrals. Look for those to start coming in here this week. All right, Neil Moran, you are up next, sir. Come on in. Neil, can you unmute? Okay. Neil, I'm gonna come back to you. Ronette? Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I've noticed there was a push, and the availability to push messages. Is that active now, or in the app?
Push notifications?
Yeah.
Or is that what you're push notifications? So we're going to set up push notifications and give access to those of you guys who are building, the ability to send push notifications to your team members. Give me a little bit before we get down that road, because the system has the ability to do it. And of course, we don't want to overwhelm our users with push notifications from their upline and the company. So
Yes.
we'll put in some parameters by which we can roll that out and make it useful for you guys who are building.
That's a powerful feature. Thank you.
Indeed, for sure. All right, Ronette. You're up
Okay,
next.
yes,
There you
thank you. Really quick question, and I'm sorry, I can't show my camera right now, but just wanted to ask, the marketing app is powerful, but what I'm finding, you must put an email there, and some leads that I have, we only communicate via text message. So do I just make up an email or a dummy email? Because, like I said, that's something that has to be done in order for you to save that lead in there.
So you're asking if you want to manually add a lead into the system, into your marketing app? So let me ask, that's a good question. I haven't really thought about that use case. So help me think through it. What's the benefit to you to adding a lead that you into the marketing app if you can't email them?
Because I have a huge network, and within that network, we're mostly text message, people. And so I like how the interface is where you can have that lead or you can send things via text message, and it's very user friendly that way. But I'm noticing I can't save my leads because unless I have their email, which most of them I don't, I have the phone number, I can't save the lead.
Got it. Okay, understood. Whose team are you on, Ronette?
That's a great question.
Okay. I'll find out.
I have no idea.
Got it. I'll find out. All right. So I have a couple ideas that I'll reach out to you and we'll explore some ideas for your use case, because I'm sure there are other people that have a similar situation. So I don't have an answer for you right now, but let's explore something together.
Okay, my username is Bitcoin Bosses.
Got it. Okay. We'll
Thanks.
look for you. I'll connect with you.
Okay.
All right, guys, great questions this morning. I think that we have, no, we don't. Is Mohammed with us? Mohammed, you here with us? No, I thought I saw him pop in earlier. All right, any other questions? Anything else that you guys want to cover? While you think about that, one of the things that I do want to touch on real quick is congratulations to, we do have a June affiliate contest running, guys. $1,500 for first place, total of $4,500, just over $4,500 up for grabs. Current standings are first place. We are only displaying this by user ID because we haven't gotten permission from folks to share their names. If you see your user ID and you're on the call and you'd like us to celebrate you, please throw your hand up so we can see you. Congratulations to first place, 167810, second place, 168995, third place, 166669, fourth place, 135662, and we have a five-way tie. Is that 5 ways? 5-way tie for fifth place. So these are our current standings through June 23rd. We'll have this updated again for you guys on Monday, but there's a few days left in the month. I think we've got 5 days left. So there is definitely an opportunity for you. If you want to see the complete standings and where you are, just click the link here and it'll take you to the complete standings. Look for your number and you can see exactly where you are. All right, congratulations to those of you guys who are pushing and hustling. Our first place person is out there in a big way. So congratulations to you. And any other questions? Let me check back in the chat. All right, I think the only question was from you, Louie, and we got you. All right, anything else? Anything else while we're here today? All good? All right, guys, lots of stuff coming up in the coming week. Lots of improvements and updates to make the system, the marketing side of the system and user experience even better. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for your input and your feedback. All of that really, really matters to us building the best possible system. Raymond, come on back in.
Yes, is there any chance for the Founders Club yet, or is that already over 1,000, or where, if you're new, where do we stand on that?
Yeah, we definitely have lots of room in Founders Club. And what we've been doing in the last week is just auditing the logic behind the system. So the system has to be able to read bots that are trading a minimum amount, and it's just a ton of data for the system to go through. So Mohammed's been doing some audits to make sure that the counts are accurate. There is plenty of room. So if you're still striving for Founders Club, keep going. The folks that are qualified for Founders Club for the month of July are going to get paid. So if you fully qualified for Founders Club, that 5% going back to the very first day of business for EazyBot, we're marking that as March 16th when we started trading. That is, all of that's going into this first distribution in July. So you really, really, really want to try to get qualified for Founders Club. While we bring up Founders Club, I think it's worth going into exactly what that is while we're here. So let me take a shortcut through our training and open it up for you out of our, how about that? All right, so let's jump into Founders Club and remind everybody exactly what that is. So Founders Club is a 5% pool of all the company revenue, 3 simple qualifications, and it's only available to the first 1,000 who meet these qualifications. You've got to sponsor 3 members who are advanced or VIP subscribers, and all 3 of those individuals need to be trading at least $600. And this is the key, guys. This is the part that we're finding that a lot of folks are going to come up short on qualifying for Founders Club. Make sure that your team members that you think are helping you to qualify for Founders Club are trading. Okay, these 3 folks that you've referred that are part of your qualification, make sure they're trading at least $600. All right, now those 3 people need to do the same thing. They need to introduce and sponsor 3 individuals who upgrade to either advanced or VIP package, and same requirement holds. They need to be trading at least $600. And of course, you also must be trading at least $600, and you must be a VIP member. Accomplish all of those things, be one of the first 1,000 to do it, and you'll share in a bonus pool of 5%. All company revenue. For the month of July, we're dating that back to the beginning, to the middle of August. And guys, this pool is only going to grow and grow and grow as we continue to grow the company. So congratulations to those who've already qualified. Plenty of room for those who haven't. We intend to be able to start posting Founders Club results as early as Monday. And so look out for that this coming week. We want to give you guys some clarity about whether or not you're qualified before the end of the month. But the best way to know it is reach out to your folks in your organization. Reach out to the 3 people that you can see who's VIP and advanced on your front line. Where are they? Are they engaged? Are they active? Okay, I know some of you are going to tell me, I don't know how to get in touch with those folks. I get it. But we're going to solve that for you too. But just make sure that you're doing all that you can for qualifying for Founders Club. All right. So Raymond, yes, if you're working towards it, keep going. There's room for you. All right. Wynn, come on back in.
David, thanks. Just really quickly for the contest, I'm looking to see where to find it in Business
sorry,
Blue, or can you drop the link?
I'll drop the
in the
link.
chat?
It's also, we also put it in the announcements, the notifications in your EazyBot dashboard.
Okay, I do get notifications, so I can find it there. Thank you.
Yep, and I just dropped it in there for you guys as well.
Excellent. Thank you, David. Thanks for all you
You're
do.
welcome. You're welcome. All right, Tarek. Tarek, tell me if I'm saying your name correctly, please, sir.
Yes, you're saying it correctly. It's an Arabic name which is pronounced Tariq, but you can say Tariq. Yep.
All right. How are you today?
Oh, I'm great. Thank you very much.
Good, good, good.
Okay, I've got 2 questions if you don't mind.
Sure.
My first one is we started using the marketing app before it was launched. While you gave us the link in the Zoom calls, do we need to do anything, or we just continue using it as we had the link from before it was launched?
Yeah, nothing changes. So if you're in it, keep going. You don't need to do anything different.
Okay. My second question is about the Founders Club. Is the order of the requirements important, or it isn't that important? That is to say, if I do my VIP, the last thing after everything else was done, then I was a free account and I upgraded to the VIP. Will I still be eligible for the Founders Club?
Yes, absolutely. Lots of folks are starting as free members, building up their teams, and then helping to get trading, and then deciding to upgrade to VIP. Yeah, it doesn't matter what order you do it. The only thing that matters is you're one of the first 1,000 to check all those boxes.
Okay, thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome. Great questions. All right, anybody else before we wrap up for today? All good. Hopefully this has been valuable for you guys. Please join us on Monday, corporate update call on Monday. Come back to us next week, Saturday. We'll have hopefully some really, really important and exciting updates. We're going to start getting into talking to you guys about some opportunities to generate leads. So we talked a lot today about what happens when people come into the system, but we know it's important for you to know how to get people into the system. Not everybody's clear about how to go about doing that. So we're gonna point you in a couple different directions, and give you some tools, give you some things that you can actually start using right away. And you got Coach Ken that's out here testing for you guys as we speak. So really, really, really excited about that. It's starting to all come together, guys. We appreciate you being here early with us. It only gets better from this point. Coach, I'm going to ask you, if you don't mind, you want to come back in and wrap us up for today's call?
Yes, we'll talk a little bit more during the week, but that individual that you wanted to come in today and explain, I talked to on the phone, and they would be open to coming on next Saturday and showing everybody a tool for marketing. I'll give you guys a little bit of a snippet. This person's recruited nearly 1,000 people frontline. Okay, they have a great system through banner ads. This coming week, we will, next Saturday, we'll share that system with you. He's put together a little website, training site. This past week, we're probably gonna, he's probably gonna add a couple things. So by this time next week, this system will be available to share with you. I've already tested it for my wife's account. In 3 days, she picked up over, I think it's 21 signups. She had 0 and 21 signups. So those are all free accounts, but with our funnel system, we are going to be, we'll be seeing conversions into the paid versions, I'm sure. So, oh, by the way, those were all, majority of them were prior to the funnel system. So he didn't have a whole lot of upgrades, but next week we'll show the system. You guys can feel free to use that. Really fairly inexpensive for advertising, really inexpensive. So yep, this is getting ready to take off, guys, and duplication is all about teaching your teams to do the same thing. He's actually on the call today, but I don't want to let the cat out of the bag yet. So David, thank you. You guys, we're so honored and thankful to have David as a part of this executive team. You can see his brilliance, and he was behind the whole funnel system, and him and Benit worked together on this, and you can see why I said, you know, I put together one page with 5 different tabs, 5 steps, and he learned how to use the bot, but then he took it to a whole new level. And thank you, David. And we're where we're at. I did all of that without charging anybody too, by the way. It was all free. So, and this system is free to you guys as well. Pretty amazing. So we love you guys more than Bitcoin and pizza combined. David, thank you so much. And,
sure thing.
You want to let everybody unmute themselves and say goodbye? I see Vinit's on the call. Thank you. You guys get to know Vineet. You can see this guy's got a wonderful heart as well. So go ahead, guys. You're more than
We still
welcome to
have
unmute
Win with her
yourselves.
hand up.
Oh, Win, you're right there. Come on in.
I'm so
Come
sorry,
on
you
in.
guys. I just have one more quick question because I'm getting a lot from my team and I just want to make sure I'm giving them the right answer. I have a few people who've asked me if they can create more than one account and I'm telling them no, but
No.
I said I will find out. So I'm asking you guys if they wanted to create more than one account, is it advisable? Should they just do one account or is it okay to create more than one?
Well, let me share a little bit here. Number one, we do not allow stacking because that only hurts the upline. Okay, we as a company, we're going to receive from that, but the uplines will not. So we don't want people to stack. Now, let's say that you've got a husband and wife, that's okay. But let's say you have a husband, wife, and daughter. We'd rather them go wide than go deep to help the upline. Okay, the upline deserves to be honored as well, and so that's where we're at. We do not want fake accounts set up so that people can receive multiple generations because they're setting up all these fake accounts. If we find out about that, we'll have to remove that individual.
And I think it's more they have like they want to do a business account and then do their account. So it's still like they have a business, they want to do the business account and then they want to do their account, but it's still, it's still the same person. Or maybe, but it's
Right.
It's two accounts.
Well,
I'm not sure.
A business account, actually an LLC is an entity unto itself. We had somebody ask us yesterday or the day before, I was on the call with somebody that has a vlog or he's got channels and he's got several different businesses. He's going to stack them wide. He's not going to go deep one under the other. And I told him that would be fine. And then he's going to build under each one as he does his programming. So, as long as they're going wide and not deep.
Sorry to cut you off. Just for clarity, when you say stacking, can you just elaborate because I'm not following you with that. So if
stacking is when, yeah, here's how it goes. Okay, let's say they have a business and let's say that they want to sign up that business and then they want to come underneath that business and then they put another business here and it keeps going deeper and deeper. It doesn't go wide.
No.
One person benefits from that entire line. That's not fair to the people above them. What they're trying to do is capture all of those commissions, and we don't allow that. Now, if they have a business and they go wide with, maybe they have 3 businesses and they really want to come in and use the bot and diversify their assets and all of that, even though we have that already and the ability for them to use multiple exchanges, but let's just say they want to do that. They can do that, but we ask them, don't go deep with that, just go wide. That way the sponsors above them could benefit from them. In this industry, remember what I said, there's a dark underbelly of greed, and people will try everything when they're not putting people before money. They'll try everything to cheat the system, and we don't want that to occur. We want people to really be rewarded for those that did the work that introduced that person, even if that person's 10 people above them, because this comp plan pays 20 levels deep. So there's plenty here for everyone. It's not everybody that would do that. It's a small minority of people that would stack like that, but they'll try to cheat the system, and we don't want that. David, I saw you were getting ready to come in. So if you want to expound on that, that would be great.
No, I think you got it covered. We have a policy against it. We don't really police it a whole lot at this point. We want to build a company of integrity, and we're aware people will try to take advantage when they can. Eventually, we will get to a point as the company gets more seasoned. We will get to a point where we look at accounts that are obviously put into position for stacking, and that's obvious because they're not trading. And the reason to create an account is to trade. So if they're not trading and they haven't been trading over a certain period of time, that's an indicator. And if there is a genealogy that seems connected to the only benefit to that account, then we'll make some decisions down the road. Today, it's just something we're going to strongly discourage folks from doing, and we will start policing it somewhere down the road.
I think for tax implications, some people want to do more so to separate what there is, what their business is. But I understand exactly what you're saying. I agree to it. Agree with
Yeah,
it.
if they're
Thank you, guys.
actually trading, if they're actually trading in the account, then it's not an issue.
Thank you. I'll pass it on.
All right, John Melcher, come on in.
Yeah, this is for Coach. Check your email. I sent you what you requested.
Okay. Hey, John, you did a phenomenal job on that testimony. As I was going through everybody's, I was just, it came from the heart, from the heart, and it reflected that. So it was awesome, brother.
Good.
Okay. Thank you, though.
You're welcome.
Okay. We have another hand up. David, you are phenomenal pronouncing names.
Tigis. Let's see if I got that.
Tigis.
Right. Can you unmute?
Yes, yeah.
Did we get the name right?
Yes, he did say it. Tigis. Yeah.
All right.
Awesome. Awesome.
I am new and just curious. So let's say I joined, I have 3 people, and then everybody to benefit this the 5% thing, they have to have someone below them, otherwise they don't get any benefits.
3 by 3 below them. And here's the key. If you want to lock in a founder's position and help your people to do that, you'll have a team of people that'll follow you forever. Okay, so those 3, you bring in 3 and help those 3 bring in 3, you've qualified. But you help those 3 duplicate that, and then those 9 underneath there, you'll have a freaking awesome team started. So yeah, it's 3 by 3. Everybody needs to at least upgrade to the advanced. To qualify, you have to be a VIP. We're looking, for this, because this is a lifetime residual that could grow into something very, very special. So we're asking people to have some skin in the game and be VIP members. So they have to be a VIP, and their team has to have upgraded to at least advanced. Now, let me tell you, because I think sometimes we can get a little bit, we can lose sight of what's most important by trying to accomplish a certain goal. What's most important is people using this bot and seeing the results. Once that occurs, if people just buy the positions because they want a lifetime residual, they're missing the boat here. This is a phenomenal product. And we just encourage people to start using the bot, even if it's with a minimum of 1,000. Now, I know in some countries that's a lot of money. So start with, you have to have a minimum of 600 to qualify though. But at 1,000, if you're, it's easier for you to determine the percentage that you've received that month. But that 1,000, it's not an investment in EazyBot. It's an investment in yourself. You're just investing in yourself and letting the bot go to work for you 24/7. So,
hey, Coach.
This is such a, yeah, come on in, brother.
Can I ask you to go through, because I think her question might actually have been about SSF commissions, and if not, just so that we understand that there is the Founders Club is just one of many opportunities to earn. But would you take a moment, just since Tigis is new, so she understands the SSF commissions as well?
That would be nice.
Yeah, yes. Maybe we got a little bit ahead of ourselves there. What was the question? And forgive me. What was your question? Let me clarify that, because I thought it was about a founder's position.
Yeah, my question is, like I say, I'm new. First, I want to know how to become VIP. You have to put you have to be the first 1,000 founders, and you have
no, that's the founders.
$1,000
the founders is the Founders Club is you have to be a VIP member, and you have to have are you going back up there? There you go. We have 3 levels of entry. we have free, and we have advanced, which is $250, and we have VIP. With each one of those, you get more features right there. Okay. Now the Founders Club is a 5% pool that is from the gross revenue of the company. It's not gross profit, it's the gross revenue of the company. And the first 1,000 people that qualify for that right here receive a portion of that 5%. Now, right now, we're still young, but we believe that we're going to be one of the largest companies in the world in network marketing, not just, and there's reasons why, and we won't go into those details. There's no guarantees, but this does have the potential to create a phenomenal residual lifetime income. So this is 5% of the company revenue as long as the company is in existence. Once somebody qualifies right here at the very beginning, that's why it's called Founders Club. Now to qualify, you do have to be a VIP, which is $995 package. You get to trade all the coins on up to 5 exchanges. Right now we have 3 exchanges, but we are adding more. So up to 5 exchanges, and that just helps you to diversify and protect your assets more. Okay, that's why somebody would want to trade, or maybe one exchange has more of our approved tokens than another, and they want to trade them all. And maybe some of them aren't offered on one, but some of them or all of them might be on another, whatever. You can trade all of the tokens at the VIP, and there are other features there as well. So you do have to be a VIP member, and you have to have 3 people who introduce 3 people to that they have also upgraded to an advanced or a VIP, doesn't matter. And they have to be trading with a minimum of 600. Now the minimum of 600 isn't based on us, it's based on the exchanges and how much a minimum order is. With Binance, it comes out to about $600. So that's why we're asking people to get involved in their own financial destiny, their own financial future. And I saw you were wearing the Financial Institute pin. You probably have a better understanding of this than most people, but this is an investment in themselves. So we're not asking them to give us $600. They buy the software, turn it on, connect it to the exchange of their choice, and start trading. Now, if you really want to lock in your founder's position, you help your other team members that you brought in become Founder Club members themselves. And if they help their 3, do it, you're going to have a team that's going to begin to flourish. And that Founders Club position is pretty much solidified. Now, with this though, we're showing you a 3x3, but this is a unilevel. You can go 10 wide, you can go 20 wide, you can go 30 wide. And we all know that those that are most motivated will go to work. And out of 25, 30 people, you'll have 3, 4 people that will come in and follow you into the Founders Club. So, you know, you have to think bigger than 3, but if you have 3 and that's all you have, but they're all motivated, you're going to do fine. But this is for the Founders Club. This is the only thing that we're asking people to have skin in the game to qualify for. And that 5% down the road could be incredibly valuable. Bren Blaze does an excellent, you did it yesterday, an excellent presentation on the power and importance of the Founders Club. So being that this is a unilevel, you know, we actually had the opportunity when we formed this bot to create the comp plan that we felt was fairest to the population. And unilevel, we really love the unilevel because it's built on 2 things: personal effort and team effort. And you know, I've been in this space for a long time. I've made the most money with the unilevel. There's no rug pull here. It's not like a stair step breakaway. It's also much more fair than a binary. It pays deeper than a forced matrix and most forced matrices I've ever seen. So, and it's, you know, nobody is making promises that they can't fulfill. Like if you join, I'll put some people underneath you. That's not, you know, how a unilevel works. A force matrix might work that way. It does. And people are always trying to oversell that I'll build underneath you, which ends up being a bunch of bull malarkey. We didn't want to do anything like that. We wanted to have a system that was the most fair to everybody and lucrative. And we've created that. So David, if you want to go back to the screen with the SSF commissions or the, we'll explain that real quick. It's so simple to fully qualify for all the commissions here. And all you have to do is bring in 10 people. That's it. 10 people fully qualifies you for 20 generations of SFF commissions and 10 generations of annual bot lease sales. So we have two different sides of the comp plan. We actually have three. One is also a check match bonus, but we have two very powerful and very easy types of, well, they're not types, they're both unilevel commissions. One on the annual bot lease sales, the 250 or the 995 pays 10 levels deep, and the SSF commissions pays 20 levels deep. Now, those that will go to work with us and really, you know, catch the vision of what we're trying to do. This is more than just you know, a product or a comp plan. This is not a comp plan driven company. It's not a greed driven company. This is a product driven company. Our product is outstanding. If you were on the call yesterday, you would have seen that. I really encourage everybody, if you missed it, to go back and watch the recording of yesterday. Freaking awesome product. Once you start catching and understanding the potential of this product, it's very easy to share. And I believe this will be the easiest sale anybody ever has in this industry. You're not competing against, you know, Walmart and CVS. This is a unique product, fairly priced in the industry. We've seen bots annual lease sales as much as $5,995 annually. Ours is only $995. There are other bots out there that are less money, but they are not nearly as powerful as this. And this is the Mercedes-Benz of the industry. You can find a you know, a Hyundai or I don't know what else is out there, a Volkswagen. This is the Mercedes-Benz. I consider it the Bentley and the Rolls-Royce of the industry. So anyways, that's it.
Thank you. Thank you. So is that this screen, the PowerPoint is available in the website or something? We can look at it?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Along with David sharing on both the product side of it, and it's two different videos. One's the product and one is the comp plan. And David does an outstanding job breaking that down for everybody.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Along with that question, just real quick also, in the support center, if you go to affiliate program and founders club, the company overview and downloadable presentation can be found there as well. And there's a link from your EazyBot, in your EazyBot menu, drop-down menu, there's a link directly to this page as well. So you can get it from within the app, or you can get it from within our support center.
All right, thank you so much.
You have it also on the desktop version now too, David. Didn't we put that in there a couple of days ago? They can download that as well, I believe. Or it takes them right to that link. It takes them right to that link.
Yeah.
Yep. So guys, just exciting. I mean, you're welcome to just thank you. Well, what do you think, David? Should we let everybody unmute?
I don't know. I feel like there's something more that wants to come out here. We'll play some music and see what happens.
Okay.
Let's call it a day. It's been an
Bugatti
hour.
of the industry. Constantine just wrote in there. The Bugatti of the industry. Yeah.
All right, let's send them home, Coach.
All right. You guys are awesome. Thank you. We truly love you more than Bitcoin and pizza combined. If you'd like to unmute yourselves and just say goodbye, you're more than welcome to do that.
Thank you guys for everything you're doing.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you guys.
so very much.
Bye, everyone. Have a good day.
Thank you, Breezy.
Great meeting. Great meeting. Goodbye.
Thanks, Jerome.
Thanks, Coach.
Awesome
Thanks,
job, Coach and David, as usual. You guys are the best.
Goodbye. Thank you,
You're
guys.
awesome.
Have a great
Appreciate y'all.
weekend.
Thank
God
you.
bless.
Goodbye. God bless you.
Danny Starr is in the house. God bless you too. Thank you.
Thank you for an awesome presentation.
But John, you're amazing, brother.